Hello and welcome back to another episode of LP Gaming. Today we're going to hit Gold 3 in Merge Tactics using the Spirit Empress. Now, I haven't faced too much resistance on my climb up. I think there's still a ton of bots in Gold 2, which is frankly kind of surprising. But anyways, hopefully we find our first match soon, and we do find it. And yeah, there's a builder here, which is like your biggest indication that you're not in top ladder, simply because in top ladder, all you will see are empresses and then the occasional loons and kings. Anyways, what we did was we went ahead and sold off our skeleton dragon for the goblin, because having goblins round 1 is always very nice. It looks like this builder got pretty lucky in getting a 2-star archer queen, and because of that the glitch with the goblin demolisher, even though there's only one troop on the field, it still counts the opponent's troop as alive, so I end up losing 3, and looks like this person has a top 500 finish, so good for them. And at this point we're just going to start cycling for our troops, and we're going to grab this, and yeah, it looks like we have an incredible cycle going, so not complaining at all about that. Let's go ahead and put this in for marksman, and we're chilling. We have 3 2-star troops on the board, could not complain about this start at all. So obviously this loon is going for undead. What I find is that as an Empress player, you don't go for undead, but you just go ahead and block it, because there's too many people who are going for that comp. So right away I'm thinking full superstar, full marksman, but we'll go ahead and cycle a bit more and we'll see what we get. Actually, I'm actually thinking full superstar. Yeah, I think this will work. We have tanks, and then we have some superstars. Actually, what I'm thinking right now is full superstar with Valkyrie and Monk, which I think will be a pretty solid comp. And yeah, we just wrecked this guy. So we had a really nice start, simply because we were able to cycle really quickly in round 2. And so I'm going to go ahead and sell that RG and start grabbing the rest of my cards. We need the P.E.K.K.A. We're going to level up the P.E.K.K.A. We have the Archer Queen. I'm going to sell the Knight, actually. And then this will let us cycle around a bit more. So again, don't be afraid to sell your troops. Like I just sold the troop there, I got it right back. I'm going to sell it once again, I get it right back. I think I'm just going to chill here. Let's check his placement. I want to put my Archer Queen on the left side, just to go ahead and attack that witch. And yeah, with full superstar, the ability activates immediately, and this dude is just gone. So yeah, even though we're pretty high up in Gold 2, these opponents are just not being a challenge. The most important thing we will need to do is go ahead and block all of those undead cards, which I will go ahead and do as I cycle around. The final card we do need is a Monk. But for now, I'm just going to cycle around a bit, grab that, I have Elixir. Go cycle the P.E.K.K.A, 3-star the Giant, we'll go ahead and grab the Monk, we'll sell this. We're going to grab the Giant Skeleton just to block, we get the 2-star. And we should find another Monk, yep. We'll go ahead and grab the Monk. Nice, we 3-star it. Yeah, so what we need to make sure is that we block all these undead cards, but we might win here because our levels are pretty good. So if you're struggling against full undead, just run superstar. The goblin machine just wrecks your opponents because his rockets will just kill everything. And yeah, he's gone. And initially I thought I needed to block the full undead, but we're playing the battle machine who has no elixir, so there's no way he can actually afford anything. I want to sell the Valkyrie. I just need to make sure if he's like blocking stuff or not, which I don't think he is, simply because he has no elixir to block anything. So yeah, just don't be afraid to sell those 2-stars to just generate more elixir. So yeah, we're just going to continue cycling, and yeah, I'm just going to chill like this. I will move my Monk to the front so this stuff attacks it. But yeah, this is not even a challenge. We could have probably 3-starred our Archer Queen. Yeah, there's a 3-star, but we didn't need it. It was a Really easy win, all things considered. The issue with going for full undead is that it's way too contested, so you're not going to be able to 3-star your cards, and when you're playing Spirit Empress, that's super important. If you're going for, or rather, if you're playing with the King, I don't think going for undead is bad, because with Kings, you're not going to be able to 3-star all your cards anyway, so you might as well go for the best comp. But when you're playing the Empress, you can't try forcing the #1 comp, it's not going to go well for you. So if we get first or second, we should hit gold 3 in this video, or in this battle even. But yeah, we had a really good start last game, and if I hit gold 3 too fast, I'll just play another game or two, and yeah, this is some good merges we're getting. Yeah, like another crazy start. I'm going to put my Dart Goblin on the damage tile. New to this season, the damage tiles actually move around, so I think it's a bit more fair, because last season you get screwed up if your damage tiles were in the front. The biggest issue was with immunity tiles. Like, if your immunity tiles were in the back, it just got 0 value, and you just had to go for assassins or put a prince in the back or something stupid. But anyways, we're just going to continue cycling and see what we get. So again, don't force comps, just let the comps come to you. And this requires a lot of study, because you have to know what works and what doesn't, and of course our cycle ends here. I want to do something like this. Yeah, that was a pretty bad play, because my Dark Goblin instantly dies. So yeah, pretty big mess up on my part. It should be fine though. But yeah, we will hopefully get a better cycle in the next round. We can definitely go for tanks. We have a couple of those. We're going to put the nobles next to each other so everything gets the noble buff, and we're going to check what our opponents have. How original, they're all running for undead. That's the thing I was saying, like, just don't run for undead and you'll be completely fine. When you run for undead, you try going for a comp that everyone else is going for, and this dude, yeah, he's not getting very far. So actually, because we already have 3 of the nobles, I'm going to go for full noble with, what are the other cards? It's Vulcan Archers, so I need to sell the Muskie. And we're going to sell the P.E.K.K.A because we don't need that. We have the Muskie. Nice, we have all the princes. I want to recycle the Knight. Okay, hopefully this works. We do have... He has one of the Knights, which is kind of annoying. But we have a 3-star prince, so I'm hoping that we're able to clutch this up. We are missing the Golden Knight, which hopefully we'll find soon enough. We need to kill one more troop to survive here. Also, no matter what comp you're playing, with Empress, you should be blocking undead, but in this case, my opponents block each other, because they're all running for the same comp, which is so original. Okay, I only see one archer. I do need to build a little bit more elixir. I did sell the archers, didn't I? Okay, this will work for now. I do need the archers back at some point. But this should work. We have marksman with the musketeer, and I'm not quite sure what the play was with putting the archer queen, or the archers at the front. But yeah, this dude is dead. Like, this wasn't even a challenge. So again, you don't just force undead every single game. It's not going to work for you. You need to let the comps come to you. So let's go ahead and buy this card, and we're going to sell this, and then hopefully we get some kind of cycle going. We're going to recycle the Golden Knight. Get it back. Okay, cool. We get the archers back. I'm going to cycle the Golden Knight again just to... Yeah, okay, so now we have enough elixir to go ahead and start running for things. No idea what he has, but I frankly don't care that much. I block 2 of the baby dragons. I'm surprised he wasn't cycling around for them. Actually, we might lose this, which is kind of annoying. No, we do win this. I was a little worried. Now we're playing a Loon player who's going for the same one-trick pony strategy. So what we're going to do is just start blocking some of the cards. The most important cards to block are the Witch. Okay, he's not even going for the Witch, so I don't know what he's going for. I actually don't think he has Elixir to go for anything. So we have all the archers now. I'm looking for the Golden Knight. It doesn't seem like he has it. I'll keep the Witch though. The Witch and Baby Dragon are definitely the most annoying cards to deal with. It looks like I'm all done in terms of merges. Actually, I'll do things like this. You don't have to put your nobles in a line. I just do it so everything gets the buff. You can have like 2 nobles in one spot and 2 nobles in another spot. However, this is a Loon player late game. I completely outclass him on levels. Maybe he was blocking the Golden Knight, I don't know, but anyways, we completely demolished him and it wasn't even a challenge. So yeah, this should put us in gold 3, which is awesome, but I'm not going to end the video after like 10 minutes, so I want to play some matches in gold 3 and then see how they turn out. My hope is they're a bit more of a challenge, because quite honestly, the matches in gold 2 weren't that much of a challenge. Also helps that we got really good luck, and then in the first match there was a battle machine, so I don't think the real competitive players are showing up until gold 3, but hopefully at this point we can find some quality matches. Also, I don't think there are as many people, so the queue times will take a little bit longer. But anyways, star advantage, we're going to go ahead and grab the cheap card, bench your stuff. He has a barb. Interesting, he doesn't bench his troops. When I played top ladder last season, everyone benches their troops until the last second. But yeah, okay, we should win this pretty easily. What do these guys have? Okay, Loon got goblins, which is good for him. Yeah, he does get the giant skeleton out, but we do win the round. I'm going to buy the Valkyrie next round because the traits are pretty good, just in case we don't get any merges. And yep, we didn't get any merges, so right away our RNG is a lot worse than what we had in gold 2, but I still think we have a shot here because it doesn't look like the Empress got any merges either, and the Goblin Queen's doing alright. Yeah, I should have adjusted my positioning better. His baby dragon is going to get a ton of splash value. Okay, at least we killed the Dark Goblin. Okay, and the Empress and I both lose. Okay, let's go ahead and buy the P.E.K.K.A. and the Knight. And at this point, I'll go ahead and try forcing. Oh, that took a second. Okay, I have enough HP to sack another round, so I'm going to intentionally bench my skeleton giant just for more goblins. And let's check what my opponents have. 2-star knight, 1 archer queen. Yeah, looking back, it might have been slightly suboptimal because the Empress is still alive and I could have knocked them out. But quite frankly, I thought they just have better cards. We have so many marksmen, I think I might just go for full marksman. The only one we're missing is the Dark Goblin, but we have the Valkyrie. Or not Valkyrie, we have the others. Yeah, I want to move the prince a little bit back, but guess it didn't happen. And he has all the Dark Goblins, that's annoying. The Empress is dead, and if we don't kill that giant skeleton, we too will be dead. Okay, so we're not dead, which is huge. But obviously full marksman is a no-go for us. Actually, no, we had more health, but full marksman's a no-go. Okay, we're gonna sell this, we're gonna grab the barb. Okay, so we have all the archers, which is really good. Change my mind, we're going for full nobles, because... Yeah, I want to recycle. I should have been faster with that, but that's fine. Ah, I had 2-star Valkyrie right there. Annoying, but yeah, so obviously I was trying to go for full marksman. It didn't work out because or the Loon player had a ton of the Dark Goblins. So I pivoted. That's super important, right? You're going for a comp, your cards are taken, you have to figure out what else you can go for. And I decided that full marksman was the way to go. Or not full marksman, full noble was the way to go. So we're going to cycle our cards again. Going to grab this. What's he? I want to block. Oh, he's blocking the musketeer. Okay. So I'm going to go block the skeleton. Okay. I want to cycle this and hopefully we can find our cards back. Okay, so it looks like we don't get anything else. And we're missing the Valkyries, which is my bad for selling those. But hopefully we can still win this, or at the very least not die. Okay, so we don't die, so that's pretty good. In fact, I think we win. So I didn't play optimally there, but it is late game against Saloon, so we do have the elixir advantage. So I'm going to sell the giant, grab the other giant. At this point, I'm wondering if he's blocking the Golden Knights. Is he? He's not blocking the Valkyrie, so I'm just going to go ahead and block. Or buy that, buy the Queen, buy another Valkyrie, sell this. My guess is he's blocking the, Okay, so I guess he pivoted over to that strategy. So, he is at the #1 comp in the game. Which I guess I straight up didn't expect him to run for, because he wasn't running for it last time. But I will definitely have to block that witch next round, and my guess is he's definitely blocking my my Golden Knight. Which is annoying, but not the end of the world. He might have sold the musketeer though, I don't know. Nice. I really should have blocked the witch. Okay, so now we have the witch. Yeah, my guess is... Ooh. I think Muskie's way more useful, if I'm being quite honest. And I'll go ahead and sell the giant skeleton, just so I can 3-star that, and I find it back. Nice, so he unblocked our musketeer, which is really useful. And obviously he got the baby dragon, which isn't great, but we're going to win this because we have way more 3-stars, and this is a star advantage modifier. So yeah, Undead is definitely the best comp in the game, but because of how contested it is, it's not going to get the levels you need to succeed. There are games in which I will find Undead to be entirely uncontested somehow, and then I'll be able to get the levels to succeed, but for the most part, like, you're not going to get the level, so just play something else and just block those Undead cards and you'll have an easy time winning. But anyways, I want to call it a day for this video. As always, if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. It does help out the channel. And if there's anything you want to see in the future, just leave it in the comments, and I will catch you in the next video.